Hey guys, this is Josh Black here, and today what I want to talk to you guys about is how much should you make your marketing budget? And there's two ways to think about this. For one person who's not making money yet, and for someone who is making money from their marketing. Um, so these are the two answers to those. These are two things. So for a person who's not actually making money yet, they should still have a budget, even if you're not successful yet. And that's just because you need a budget so you can become successful. I've seen people who do a lot of organic and type of SEO things, but they never really get the real success that digital marketing can provide. A lot of them just kind of get this, kind of a few things here and there, but never really full company capabilities. So to really be a self-sustained company, you have to be able to spend money on advertising and get returns back. So for the first person, what you need to do is you need to find out how much money a month you can spend and how much that is per day. So let's just say if you're going to spend $1 a day budget, you would be spending $30 a month. Or if you'll be spending 10, you'd be spending 300. If you'd be spending like 30, you'd be spending 1,000. Spending 60, that's 2,000. So that's on and on and on, something like that. Um, so let's just write it down. So $1 a day equals 30 a month. And if we would do 10, day equals 300 a month. And then around 30 is around 1,000 a month. Um, okay. Then we'd be going into. Okay. Okay. So that's basically what you kind of want to think about. You want to kind of start trying to track how much you're going to spend per day. Um, so that's the first person. And I think any person would be able to spend at least $30 a month. Like $30 a month is nothing. You're literally that's as much as it costs for like a small meal, you know. Then if we're gonna do $10 a day, that's maybe a little bit of extra pocket money, you know. And if we're gonna do 1,000 a month, that's like not much either, if you're making a good enough income. Um, okay, so now this is pretty much, I think you can start off something like this. So you can start from $1 a day or $2 a day is 60, but basically you just stay in these. So this is like the first level. You want to be going like $1 to $10 a day. Then you want to get to the second level where you're spending $10 a day, and then the third level where you're spending 30, and then on and on, 40, 50 until you're able to, get to the level that you want to be. But now the next thing that you want to think about is what if you're a person who's already successful? Like how much should you be spending? So for most people, if you are getting success, you're getting an ROI, return on investment, um, then you want to be scaling, right? So you don't want to just stay at one level. You want to continue growing. Um, and that's very important. I think a lot of businesses just kind of get stuck with their success and they don't really scale. But it's important to scale whenever you can, but as long as you have the systems in place to handle it. The best way to think about if you had the systems in place, just think about if you had, two times, three times the amount of traffic, would you have the infrastructure to handle it? You know, and then you just want to kind of work on making sure you get that infrastructure to handle the next scale. Um, so scaling, so scaling equals infrastructure. I don't know how to spell it, but um, I'll just do it. Infra. That sounds cool. Infrastructure. So that's basically the next thing. So a lot of the reasons why a lot of companies fail is just because they don't have the infrastructure to scale. And if you can't scale, then it's hard to get to the next level where you can stay at certain levels still. So let's just say if you don't want to be, the biggest thing, you don't need to have like a five. You don't have to go to the next level if you don't feel like you want to do more work, right? You're going to do as much, you only scale as much as you want to work. Um, but, some people are ready to work more, some people aren't. So it's very important that you choose the right amount that you want to work with. Um, so this is basically, in summary, this is the two ways that you want to set a budget. You want to first try to see how much you can spend per month. One, 10, or $30 a day, which equals 30, 300, and 1,000 a month. You want to make sure that you have this kind of money, and you're not afraid to lose that money, but you're also knowing that the more you spend, the higher chance it is that you're going to be able to make money from that. At least once you start maturing your business. So this is everything with what budget you should choose. And one other thing, scaling an infrastructure. Usually, the people that are able to scale the fastest are people with a coach, because when you have a coach, that person can show you what kind of infrastructure and things you need to get to that next level. And especially with advertising, you don't want to spend to make mistakes, because when you make a mistake in the outside, it doesn't really cost, but when you make it a mistake with um, online, it can cost, because that's pretty much how you reach people. If you want to reach people, you got to pay. So that's everything with budget, and I hope you guys have a great day. If you like this video, smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm. Also, click the subscribe button and comment below what you think about my budget system, and you can tell me what you think of your budget system. And I hope you guys have a great time scaling.